So this week we were talking about comparatives and superlatives, and these sometimes come up in interviews, and it's usually not easy questions to answer. So one question you might hear is, what was the most difficult thing you experienced in school? And how did you overcome it? So we didn't spend much time on that this week, but I thought I would ask some of the Coeli teachers what was their hardest thing from school, so you can get an idea of how to answer this question.
The most difficult thing I experienced in school was homework. Too much homework. And how did I overcome it? Well, I tried to prioritize my time and I tried to be more proactive.
The most difficult thing for school and me was that I really liked to be active. I liked to play sports and games, but most of the time we just had classes. So I found that really difficult, but eventually I just joined the basketball team at my school so that I could play sports after school, and I felt much better. It helped me a lot in school.
The most difficult thing was that my students had a big fight and I had to deal with it, and it was so hard to do it, and it was really stressful, and I really felt sorry about kids and the parents, but well, in the end it went well, but still I think that was the most difficult thing I had experienced, and thanks to other co-workers and principals and vice principals and other co-teachers and also my lovely students helped me to overcome with that.
The most difficult thing I experienced in school was in college, my first year, was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for my job or what I wanted to study. It took about 1 year to figure out that I wanted to study communications, but before that I wasn't sure if I wanted to teach English or become an English major or do music or something like that. So sometimes it took a while to learn different things and take different classes to finally figure out what I wanted to study. So I think persistence is key. Try as many things as possible, and eventually I figured something out. So.
The most difficult time was when I first entered the school in New Zealand. I didn't speak much of an English there, so my ESL teacher helped me a lot.
So the most difficult thing for me in school was that sometimes it was very, very boring, and I handled that by doing my work quickly and finishing my work and learning the things the teacher wanted me to learn, and then I would read a book when the teacher wasn't looking. But I would learn my stuff first.
So the most difficult thing for me in school was sometimes the subjects that I was learning. I wasn't necessarily interested in maths and sciences, but it was a core subject. So the way that I overcame it was to find things that I actually enjoyed about those subjects. So for example, in chemistry class, I really enjoyed mixing substances. So I enjoyed doing experiments, and that's how I overcame that part of school.